Hi everyone, it's Brenda. I wanted to just tune in today on Friday with another tip that I got from a webinar with Simon Sinek today, talking about his book, Start With Why. So such a great book that was written over 10 years ago, but still I think relevant today. There's a gem that I pulled away from his talk today around pivoting during uncertain times. And can companies reinvent themselves? Absolutely. He was like emphatically saying yes, yes, yes. Clear things to think about though is you got to be certain about what your why is. So you need to know what that looks like. And there's a whole section in the book on it, or reach out to me and we can talk about it. You can't change your why though during uncertain times. It's really important because customers, staff, shareholders, they'll start getting confused. And if there's already a lot of uncertainty going out there in the marketplace, which we know there to be, if you start messing around with your why, people are not going to necessarily be aligned to what you're thinking. However, you can change your what and you can change your how. So think about what that looks like. So what he put out there was an example of where you could actually work with your teams, your frontline employees, maybe give them a challenge over the next 48 hours, select a certain amount of team members that are, integral as far as delivering on the customer experience or creating product in your company. Ask them to come up with 15 ideas in the next 48 hours on what your business could become if your business didn't exist anymore. So whatever we know your business to be today as its entirety, switch that up. It doesn't exist anymore. What could we do? So what could we do with the people? What could we do with our resources, our assets, whatever that looks like in the business to pivot and generate something new. So ask them to come up with 15 ideas. And the reason for 15 ideas, if you only come up with 3 or 5, we're probably going to get a little stuck. We also may have some redundancy or overlap in those ideas. So then it's kind of like, what's the point of doing the process? The key thing is if you get to 15 or even challenge them to get to 30, but 15 could just be a really good start, is what my coach and mentor, Suzanne Conrad, talks about is the double hump of possibility. So really challenging people against constraints, restrictions, cost, time, budget, etc. Come up with 15 ideas, generate those in 48 hours, submit them in, and then see what we get. Double hump of possibility could mean that, even if I get stuck an idea, usually kind of like the last 3, 4, 5 ideas that I come up with on that list of 15 are going to be a set of gems. They're going to be something that we never thought of before, something so unruly, so difficult, or so masterminding, and complete opposite of what we do today in current state, which might be anchoring some of our thoughts and points of view. And again, the reason why he's probably saying, and I'm making this assumption, to go to your frontline employees is that they're right there on the front lines. They troubleshoot with customers every single day for you. Not to necessarily go to your executive team because they're probably, anchored right now in a lot of other things that they need to be thinking about, like cash flow, managing staff from remote locations, etc. So go to those frontline employees, see what they have to say, and, see what difference you could make potentially with your business and try and pivot it. Good luck.